Hey guys, this piece is disgusting, right? I'm sure you can agree. It's so ratty, it's so tangled, it's so clumpy. I'll talk about a little bit more on my blog why it's like this, but I wanted to show you a tool. I haven't even tested it on this piece. I use it on my Milan all the time that I have on. But a heat tool that even for synthetics, yes, even for synthetics, really helps to bring your pieces back to life and give it softness and kind of a new style. So I'm going to share that with you today on this awful piece. And if this piece can be salvaged, then you know any piece can be helped with this tool. And the tool is the Helen of Troy. I guess it's just a hot air brush. This is a 1.5, I believe, inch round brush. And I'm going to show you how I use it on my pieces. But first, let's brush through this mess. So this is ooh, that's really naughty. This is an old Jean Renault long top piece that I wore a long time ago. And I've now been wearing it just on the weekends if I want to put my hair up really quickly in an updo. And honestly, I put my hair up, and at the end of the day, I take it down and I don't even brush through it. This is the first time I've brushed through this in probably like 6 or 7 wears. So yeah, it's time. Okay. Anyhow, so you can see it's still kind of, it's still actually really tangled. This piece is just really bad. Okay, so I don't know if you can tell, but the ends are really still kind of like crunchy looking, and it just looks like straw, and it's not behaving or moving very well at all. So I'm going to show you what I do to help pieces like this. Okay, so I'm going to pin it on my head here. A styrofoam head is awesome for things like this. I highly recommend owning one. Pin it right down, and then I'm going to take just a simple spray bottle with water and give it a little spritz. Nothing else is in here but water. Okay. I'm going to try to do the back of this for you. Okay, so take the Helen of Troy hot air brush and crank it all the way up. It has a high and a low setting. I use it all the way on high, even though this is synthetic, I use it on high. It's a little bit loud, but give it a second to heat up. It's air, so it should be pretty darn instantaneous, but I always just give it a second. And then just start moving it through your piece. So I usually do a quick pass throughout the whole thing. This piece is longer than I remember. And then once it's done with that, I'll usually take it in layers and do the top piece separately from the bottom, the top sections separately from the bottom, just to make sure that everything is completely worked through. See what I'm doing on the ends here? The water and the heat can actually help you restyle the piece. You can create a little bit of volume on the end. Adding just a little bit of a turn under. Take a little bit to go through the whole piece, but doing this, so I tend to wash my pieces once every 2 weeks, and at the halfway mark, so after it's been about a week or so about wearing a piece, I typically will do this throughout it. And it's easier to do it on the did I call this styrofoam before? I sure hope not. A canvas head, which is what this is, it's canvas. But you can also do it when you're wearing the piece. It just kind of depends on what your preference is. But you can see, I hope, that it's already starting to look better, and it's certainly softer than what it was when I started. I'm not going to go through the whole thing, just do this one little section here. So don't be afraid to use a little bit of heat on your synthetics. This is not an HD fiber. HD is heat defiant. This is not it. This is just a regular synthetic fiber from John Renault. And it's technically one that you should not use heat on. But I found that using a little bit of heat after spraying some water really helps to give the piece movement and to soften it up quite a bit. It already looks a lot better. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of hard to tell. But it's a definite improvement. A lot softer on the ends. So, I mean, you can do it when the piece is on your head too. I do this sometimes very quickly in the morning if I need to add a little bit of softness, or if it's not moving quite as well as it has been. It's not the most glamorous right now, but you can do it while it's on your head. And add a little bit of a turn under on the bottom. This doesn't need a lot of work, so I don't need to spray it with water, but water, you can definitely spray it if you want to. So it's really simple. So I hope that helps. Let me know if you have any questions. It's really great for spraying it down. If you've got a piece of hair that you want to kind of train to go away from the face, you can do that with this tool. It's really great if you have a piece with bangs. You can help to like coax them under or to the side. So Helen of Troy hot air brush, completely recommended for synthetic pieces, and no, it does not have to be a heat defiant fiber. So any questions, let me know, and I will be sure to answer them. And I'll put a little bit more information about this tool and how I use it back on my blog. So thanks for watching.